Wednesday night hoops at the Boombox. Great to have you with us on ESPN's WNBL Wednesday. Melbourne looking for 12 straight wins over the Sydney Flames as Kayla returns to the Boombox for the first time, and it'll be a Melbourne ball to begin. That's her spot, isn't it? That baseline shot. Yep. She's made a living out of it. Hillman now working on George at the other end. Again, Kayla with a block. Great start on the defensive end. To Bradley, the American. Rowe. Now Richards from the corner. Opening points for Sydney. To Nicholson. Chance for Sydney to get a good start on the road here. George, lovely touch to Loz.
Great finish.
They're down 5-zip. Blitzarps needs it.
Well executed. Base out of bounds play.
Shooting woes. Last in the competition. Nice feed. Nicholson tries to work around Froling. Little give to Richards was sweet.
Yeah, great finish.
Rochi, nice feed. Hillman, the finish. Not quite, but still there for Nars. This time she does.
Good job defensively. I think that they're doing a hell of a job on Kayla so far. Got a couple of early fouls on her as we see Clark let loose from three-point land. Execute now in the half court. Froling working the mismatch down low.
Rochi, Hillman works it around to Tara Reid, and she drains the long ball. Formed a partnership with Bradley this year. Sweeping open ball. Richards from the corner. Nice ball movement from Sydney. Wow. Great vision from Bradley. Reid. Blitzarps. Feeds it inside. Froling. Tough shot. Gets it to go. Back to Bradley now versus Conti. Gets the screen from McFadden. Thought about feeding it inside. Instead, she kicks it to Clark in the corner again. Wow. Stepping in midway through the term. Draining a couple of long balls. Rowe almost lost the handle. Here's Nicholson's chance at a three, and she makes it as well. Wow. So Sydney, they're starting to drop. And they've put 19 on the board in the opening term with a minute to play. Davidson, lovely inside ball to Froling.
And again.
First possession of the second term. Panousis, McSpadden to the corner for Clark. And she's been hot.
She's feeling it. And she's playing with confidence.
Here's Rowe. Flames up by 7. Clark to Panousis in the corner, and she drains one as well.
Defend the three-point line, as we heard Coach Chris Lucas say.
Clark turns it over. Here's Rochi off the back of free. Throws off to Conti. And 5 points for the Boomers just like that. They halved the deficit against each other for such a long time. 32 years combined. 17 for Chris, 15 for Guy. Rowe, she nails a three.
Sydney Flames.
She can hand it off to Rochi. So good response from Sydney. They're back out to a 9-point lead. Froling for three. And she gets one to drop. George to Nicholson. She'll go back to Kayla. She will. Quick ball movement. Richards gets to a better spot. Nice execution from the Flames.
Super. Put the ball on the deck.
Good arms. Good inside ball. And Nars finishes this time.
He needs her to be aggressive. He wants her on the rim. Can she get to the rim?
41 points she had back on January 4. 15 of 17 that night. Long con. It's not really a percentage play to have Rochi and Conti from long range.
No, and look, they need to get the ball back inside. You know, they were effective early when they had forced some switches and got Keely Froling down inside. Brilliant intercept there from Clark. Bradley gets to the strike. Rowe feeds McSpadden. Back to Bradley. And she gets it to drop. You get the sense that Sydney would be more than happy to see Melbourne jacking up long-range shots. Absolutely, particularly if it's off one or two passes, as Dee Richards
gets rid
shakes
of
and bakes.
And finishes. Final play, Bradley hesitates. McSpadden turns and finishes. What can the Boomers get going? Can someone get a hot hand and change things around like Emma Clark did for Sydney in the first half? They just need to find someone who can find the bottom of the net. Maybe it's Sarah Blitzarps. Who can get hot for Melbourne?
Froling again with the roll down, likes this matchup against.
Back out to Davidson, some inside outside, back out to Panina. Good support there from Rochi. There's Reid in the corner. Blitzarps in the other corner, and she goes herself. George to Nicholson. 8 points for Loz on 3 of 7 tonight. Danger. Clark open. Snags, yeah. 13 off the bench for Clark. 3 each for Panousis and McSpadden. 19 bench points tonight for Sydney. It's been a major difference in the game as Davidson. Nicholson tries to turn the corner. Flips it back out. Well done, Conti. Got a hand in. Open basket. Can she finish? Boomers get two back. Got it back within 7. Good momentum timeout from Guy Malloy.
Boomers in a 2-3 zone here out of that timeout.
Condensed down to 4. Nicholson with a big shot. Clark. Nicholson versus Reed. Draws a crowd. Clark kicks it out. Bradley back to Loz. And she makes another big 3.
Scrappy basketball right now. Conti cited that one for a long time.
Some composure required. Clark. Nicholson just shutting the door on Melbourne.
That's what star players do. She was quiet by her terms in the first half. Boy, she turned this thing around in the third.
Hillman receives. Froling against Nicholson. Back out to Conti for a deep 3, and she makes it.
Wow, Mon Conti, huge.
They needed that. 14 points in the third term of the Flames, 18, and there's that final shot from Conti to get it back to 12 points as we to Nicholson. To 5 seconds for Bradley. This has been a clinic. Now to Conti, back to Nas, off to Reed. Nice follow-up and finish from Amy Rocci.
We need some cheap buckets. Second chance points. Tick that clock over.
Bradley to the corner for the hot hand of Lauren Nicholson.
Point lead.
Once again, at a critical time, just as the Boomers look to be trying to rally, Loz Nicholson says, Takes on Rowe. Turns. Gives to Rocci. Shot clock to 6. Amy, tough finish, makes it.
Banks it. We needed that.
And they find something that works in this last 6 minutes. Not even for tonight. This game might be gone, but they've got to face the reigning champs in Townsville on Saturday night. As Bradley drains another. Rowe. Bradley. George. Nice little feed through to Bradley. Nice play. Nice find. George slapped away. Nicely done. Blitzarves with the finish. Lays it in. 11 points now for Sarah Blitzarves.
Time.
Davidson will take on Clark one-on-one. Well done, Emma Clark. Davidson out of bounds. Loz waits in the corner. Bradley finds her. Puts it on the floor and hits 2 more. To Bradley. Clark. Deadly all night. She got them started. Loz finished them off. Came through the Centre of Excellence program and just graduated from Louisville. Lily Rattano into the game as well for the Boomers. Lovely find there from Froling. And in the end, Deanne won for Davidson.
Aggressive shows.
Here's that
bit of rotate.
Here's that pressure the guy was talking about. And well done, Panousis. Strips Kalea and drops in another 2.
Shooting a lowly 22%. 5 of 22 shooting.
Panousis. Jufferman's under the hoop. Well done, Isla Juffermans. Scores her first points. The Flames with a critical Wednesday night win. Sydney return to the winners list. The ideal confidence boost.